fanboys in a room with a mic? From video games, comics, and movies to uncensored social commentary, nothing is off limits. With your hosts, Pistol Pete Jr., the Blue Guy, Chubb Dijj, G-Roll, and Player 2. This is the Real Press Start. So sit down, load up, log in, and press start.
Hey, what's up, everybody's?
Oh yes, welcome to the show.
You will notice a distinct lack of G-roll in this episode.
A distinct lack of eating on the show.
No wrappers being open, no crunching, no bags.
Yeah, no fucking Yoshi sounds.
Pistol Pete Jr. and Chubb Dijj.
No AKAs. You're gonna notice more so. You'll notice the lack of AKAs.
The lack of AKAs. There are almost no AKAs in this episode. All right. So
what does that say? No Man's Sky game breaking bug strands.
Strands players.
What?
Okay. Well, let's start with this. Fuck it. So No Man's Sky just came out.
That's the biggest thing, dude.
That's the biggest story out right now. Is fucking No Man's Sky.
That's the shit. What does that mean? No bugs.
There's a if you pre-order it from GameStop, I think you got a ship.
What kind?
Like whatever you use to fly around. I haven't played the game.
But what kind?
I don't know. It's a special pre-order ship.
Oh.
But the problem is with the pre-order ship
itself.
itself.
Slots or something?
What's that?
Does it come with like extra inventory slots?
I have no idea. But
struggle to manage your inventory.
No, but the problem with this ship is because you have to build a hyperdrive eventually in the game,
Yeah.
right? Well, this ship doesn't have a hyperdrive, and it doesn't give you the option to build one for it. So because you already have a ship, you're fucking.
Oh, they're stranding them.
Yeah.
You're stranded.
Yeah.
You could buy a new ship.
I don't know, but this part, I guess with this part, it has something where.
Oh, maybe some people spawn on planets with no aliens. With no aliens to buy ships.
No. You know what? Actually, no. This one comes with its own hyperdrive, so you never have to build one.
Oh.
So you never get the blueprint to build another hyperdrive.
So you have to keep that ship.
I don't know.
Well, read it.
So what happens is a few hours later, when you trade it in and you want a more powerful model that doesn't have a hyperdrive, you can't build a hyperdrive.
It's just a glitch.
Yeah, well, because you never learned how to build a hyperdrive. Because since you have this ship that came with the hyperdrive, it skips a tutorial of how to build a hyperdrive.
Yeah.
So when you go to trade that one in to get one, so you can travel further out into the universe.
I never got a tutorial on how to build a hyperdrive.
How'd you have to? Well, don't you have to not tutorial, but you have to get the blueprints to build a hyperdrive, right? Don't you have to get blueprints or something to unlock to build a hyperdrive?
Oh, and I guess.
Yeah. So because you have that ship, you don't ever get the blueprint.
I don't know if you have to get the blueprint.
That's what it says here.
I don't remember, but I think
you have to do a tutorial that gives them the blueprints for how to build a hyperdrive.
What do you like?
It's being stupid.
Okay, so like the prompt never comes up.
So the prompt never comes up, so you never learn how to build a hyperdrive. So when you get a more powerful ship, you can't build a hyperdrive for it. So you can't explore further into the galaxy with the ship that you're at, that you start off with.
Why not?
Because it's not powerful enough.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
How is it not powerful?
I don't know.
If you have
I haven't played the
you
goddamn
just
game.
keep filling it with shit that you need to. I don't know, but read it.
It says, by starting the game with the pre-order ship, the player ends up starting with the game.
Stopping you and asking stupid fucking questions.
No, it keeps wanting me to. It keeps wanting because it thinks I want to type. See.
Okay.
So the player ends up starting with the game without an ability to build the essential item that allows you to get around and progress the game.
Antimatter?
I'm stuck with a ship that has with no hyperdrive and with no way to make a hyperdrive, essentially freezing my progress permanently until the bug is fixed, or I accept defeat and delete my save with like a dozen hours on it.
Go back to the part specifically what you need to.
What do you mean?
The snag hits a few hours later if they trade. Read it again.
If the snag hits a few hours later, if they trade their spacecraft for a more powerful model that doesn't have a hyperdrive. By starting the game with the pre-order ship, the player ends up starting the game without the ability to build the essential item that allows. So if you're trading your ship, is what's happening.
Okay, the player ends up starting the game without the ability to build the essential item that allows you to get.
So what's happening is people start off with this.
I was just worried because I thought Because you need antimatter to power your
Entire
hyperdrive.
Okay.
So I thought maybe you have to build antimatter, and they never get the blueprint to build that.
No, that's not what it is. So what it is it's essentially it's people fucking up on their own.
Why?
Because you start the game with that pre-order ship, right?
How do they fuck up on their own?
Well, that's what I'm explaining. So you start the game with that pre-order ship, right?
Yeah.
So you never learn how to build a hyperdrive.
Yeah.
Right. So when you trade that ship in and get another ship, it's not going to come with a hyperdrive. You have to build the hyperdrive for each ship you buy.
Some ships come with a hyperdrive.
Oh, well, then they have to buy one with the hyperdrive. So this guy bought a ship without a hyperdrive. Well, a lot of people are buying ships without hyperdrives, and because they don't know how to build one.
But maybe it's the antimatter.
I don't know.
If it comes with a hyperdrive, maybe you do need to learn how to buy the antimatter.
That I don't know. Based on what I'm saying.
The game's so fucking big.
Yeah.
Even if, well, I mean, I stumbled across one antimatter somehow. The aliens gave it to me.
An alien gave you antimatter?
Yeah.
Was it Nibbler?
It was the Viking. Oh, fuck it.
It took you a second to get that one.
Oh, nerdy. That was the nerdiest thing ever.
Yes, it was.
It was the Viking race. They're a noble warrior race.
Okay.
And they hate when you're nice to them.
Okay, so you gotta be dicks to them all the time?
Yeah.
Nice. That must fit your personality pretty well.
Yeah, but I had to learn.
You had to learn how to be more
I had
dickish.
some sympathy sometimes because someone will be like in a serious pickle. And I'll be like, oh, too bad.
Like, hey, fuck off!
Yeah.
Fuck you! And then, this is, out of all the complaints I've been hearing about No Man's Sky, this is the one that I've been hearing. Is you can't see other players in the game. 2 players found the same planet, found the exact same spot, and were standing there and they couldn't see each other.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Were they both online?
They were both online.
Oh, okay. How did they know that they were on the same planet?
There was a screenshot. I think I deleted it.
How did they know that? Maybe it was an identical planet.
It could have been.
Maybe there's just slight differences. Like a fucking...
Let me see. And they could have been being hosted on different servers. There's a lot of things that the developers are saying that it could have happened, but they're saying you should be able to see other players in the game.
And how? I don't know how people could even do that. The game's been out for how long?
Fucking 2
How
days.
do they know they're on the same planet? I don't even understand.
I don't know, but apparently they were both on the same planet. The screenshots that I saw looked like they were in the exact same spot. But they couldn't see each other.
But there's 18 quintuplet things.
Yeah.
I think some of them could look the same.
And the other thing that's pissing people off though, because first there's that story where people can't see each other, right?
Yeah.
Because multiple people have been reporting that. Then there's this.
But they said the odds of seeing somebody was ridiculous.
I don't know, but I guess with the sheer number of people that are playing the game right now. But so when the game came out, the box art, there's a sticker on the box. And what that sticker's covering up is online play.
What does it say?
See the little globe with the little 3 squares
Yeah.
underneath it? That means it's playable. Like you can play with other people, like group play.
Yeah.
And that they just put a sticker over it, like meaning, oh, we don't have that right now, like
Oh well.
So a lot of
GTA
people,
didn't have it to begin with.
yeah, but this one, like, for it to be on the box art, and then for them to like, oh, well, it doesn't have it yet.
Yeah. Well, because they probably couldn't make the deadline. Remember, got pushed back again.
Yeah. And I think that's what happened.
And the producers probably, maybe
Oh yeah, that's one of the big things. But a lot of things is they didn't want to keep delaying the game. They delayed the game so much.
Yeah.
So they got where it's playable, it's good, and it's fun.
Yeah.
And they released it, and now they're still. I mean, it's not like it's not like old school Nintendo days where like, here's the game. Oh, you guys said it was gonna be multiplayer. It's gonna have I can play with somebody else. Oh well, it didn't work, so you're fucked. There you go. There's the game. You know what I mean? Like they can still add that shit later on.
Yeah, exactly.
And people are getting all butthurt right now. People like I don't know. People forget that they can add stuff. Like people are like, oh, this is the game. Like, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you could edge. Why are they bitching? Pissing me off. No, but yeah, they. Oh, okay. So did they say that they were gonna have online?
Yeah, that was one of the big things. That was one of their big. If you look at it, it was like it's gonna be a massively fun online game. What are the selling points?
Maybe they mean there's technically is online.
Technically, it's online, but you don't have to be online to play it.
You don't have to be online, but like if you want to discover a planet,
mm-hmm. You
and
have to
have
be
other
online.
people see like, oh, discovered by this player,
Yeah.
then you need to be online. That's technically
Technically, yeah, that's
that's
online.
online play.
But
Technically,
I think
because
it's
we
an
are
online
you kind
multiplayer.
of maybe are competing to who discovers planets first, who
Let me see.
discovers the most planets.
But I think it says online multiplayer.
I don't know if you could get I don't know if you could because you get money every time you discover a planet.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe if you go on a planet that's already been discovered, you don't get the money. Because you can't.
It could be. No, well, look at this is what it's saying. So, the dude, what's his name? Sean Murray, the founder of Hello Games.
Yeah.
He initially said to go back to those two players that couldn't see each other. He said it was because of server strain. And then now they're coming back and saying, well, the multiplayer is not completely set up yet. It's coming. It's just not completely set up yet.
Okay.
So,
Are you serious?
but that's the issue they're having. You know what I mean? So a lot of people are. So it's upsetting a lot of people. I think it's stupid. Like it's gonna come. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it still kind of sucks too.
So
because they shouldn't have said that they have it. Lied to people and they put a sticker over it.
well, they didn't lie to people. They told people it was gonna have it. Then I guess they couldn't get it done in time.
Well, they shouldn't have said that. They should have said online coming or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we're probably gonna be able to shoot each other and shit, right?
Yeah, eventually, at some point.
Yeah.
I'm assuming. I got to bring this one up. There's a fan-made Pokemon game called Pokemon Uranium. It took 9 years for them to complete.
Is it like the old school one? Or
It's like the old school ones. It looks pretty badass.
Continue.
Was that?
What continue on with this reading or with it?
Oh, it's a fan-made Pokemon RPG that's been in development for 9 years. It's set in the tropical Tandor region. Players will encounter more than 150 new species of Pokemon and collect quests for all 8 gym badges. Triumph over the Tandor League. Along the way, player must battle sinister threat causing nuclear meltdowns and encounter all new types of Pokemon. The nuclear type. So they created their own Pokemon type.
What was the other thing? Did they come up with like some Pokemon steroids on the last time? Remember? Where you hit them with a rock, but like it's not like the evolution stone type thing, and they have an even more like.
Oh, that was
Even more brutal form.
Yeah, but it's like a temporary one. Yeah. I forget what it's called right now. I think it's just called the Ultimate Evolution or something like that.
Yeah, I didn't like that. This is cool.
Yeah, but this is a fan made one.
Yeah.
This one it's free to download right now. And
it's on what?
It's a PC game.
Oh.
But it's free to download right
I
now.
want to play it.
I'll text you the link so you can get it.
The link? I don't have a PC.
I'll give you my laptop if you want.
No, your old one?
Yeah. But it's free to download.
I probably won't play it.
It will.
If it was on a handheld, I would.
But it's free to play, but the only thing is like a couple of these have come out already, and Nintendo's really quick to get rid of them. So,
really?
Yeah, because they're not
licensed.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, they can't make money on it.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Can you make it but not sell it?
Well, that's the thing is they can make it and not sell it, so that Nintendo can't stop them right away. You know what I mean? Because it's not for profit. But the thing is they're using the name.
But it's free.
But all that, it's free. It's free.
It's free advertising.
Yeah, but all they have to do to keep it online is
just
change
buy
the
it?
name. What?
But can they just buy it?
Nintendo?
Just buy it from them?
Nintendo could buy it from them, but Nintendo's not like that.
Well, I mean, not buy it, but just take it over.
Yeah, they could, but
but
then they would have to pay because they would have to pay the guys for their work.
For their work, they would.
Yeah.
Oh.
And see, the thing is the reason Nintendo wouldn't buy it either is like
because it's gonna be popular. It would be popular. What about they should make that shit for a phone? If they had like the old school game on the phone.
Yeah.
That would be badass on Android or whatever. Which
But yeah, so I'll probably put a link to download it on the website so you guys can check it out if you want to.
No. Oh, I mean.
Yeah, and you should check it out. I'm gonna check it out.
If it was on your phone, I would.
Yeah, that'd be badass.
Like, no man's sky, man. I got no time for that shit.
Right?
I'm busy discovering planets, solar system, sun.
I heard that game. It's either two ways. You either love it or you hate it.
Why would you hate it? It's boring.
It's because some people say it's boring. Like I was reading an article about this guy that was saying that he goes every day that I was playing it, I would as I was turning it off, I would be like, I'm done with this game forever. Then I'd wake up the next morning and I can't think about anything else. And I just start playing the game, and he's addicted to the game. Like he's like, fuck this game, I'm tired of it, it's boring. So he goes like, he quits it for the night, goes to bed, wakes up in the morning, the first thing he wants to do is play the fucking game again.
It's a trick, man. They're fucking with everybody now.
Right?
But yeah.
Were you here when we talked about that?
It's not boring.
No?
I don't think it's boring.
What would you give it? Give it a review.
I'd give it, I don't like to rate it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to rate it because no game's perfect.
No, obviously.
But
okay, well, what do you like about it, and what don't you like about it?
It's entertaining. It's super entertaining. It's trippy. You know what it reminds me of? The Google Dreamscope, fucking Dreamscape.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of what it reminds me of.
Really?
Yeah, like
nice.
The way the animals look.
Yeah.
The way some planets.
The deep dream filter thing.
The dream deep. Yeah.
Dream deep.
Dream deep. Should make that a song.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, it reminds me of that. I mean, there's action and there's fucking space pirates.
But there's a lot of like in between, right?
Oh, I mean, I'm sure as you I think what it's kind of building to. Has anybody even beat it? Yeah.
I know there's people who've gotten to the center of the universe, but I don't know what the end game is.
I kind of don't want to know. But I'm guessing if you, because I think most of the aliens probably hate the Sentinels.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because they're like policing everybody.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like fucking you're out in like a bunch of planets and they're out policing everybody. So it's like they're kind of the empire almost.
Okay.
What I think. So if you fight them, how is there not action?
Good point, because you're going to be starting hunting down by the Sentinels.
Yeah, it's like GTA in space.
Makes sense.
So fuck you.
So it depends on how you play it, I guess.
But like,
just like
maybe
GTA,
you could take
because some people
that,
get bored of GTA.
Or maybe you could find the like hive of Sentinels and take it out.
That'd be cool.
I wonder
if you did that, would it affect the rest of the players in the game?
Nah, I don't think so.
But like, if you blow up part of a planet in one planet, like,
Another player sees it?
Yeah, like okay, so like say you're at a planet, right?
You could blow up a whole planet with like your grenades or whatever.
Well, I'm not saying you can blow up a whole planet, but say you.
I wonder if you could, because you could just blow holes and shit with those grenades. You just blow a hole in it.
I'm sure you could
So I
eventually
wonder
destroy
if like you gather enough resources.
Yeah, and then find a small enough planet, like you could probably destroy.
Well, because I think if you do shoot the grenades at something with resources, I think you gather it. So I think if you're just blowing it, you just keep going to your inventory, building more grenades.
Yeah, but yeah.
And I wonder if the other players use this big ass hole.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. So like, say you were just strip mining a planet, like you just kept burrowing down into this fucking planet.
Yeah.
And so if another player found this planet after you, would they see that big ass hole, or would it be fucking would it be back to normal for them?
Yeah, I don't know.
Were you here when we talked about the new Nintendo coming out?
What?
The new Nintendo, the NES?
Yeah.
Okay, the palm size one?
No.
No?
Well, maybe. I don't know.
It comes out November 11th. There's gonna be a mini NES. It's literally.
Oh.
Huh?
Anyway, I thought I was doing a review.
Oh, my bad.
No, but whatever.
It's a little. It's big enough where you can hold it in your hand like this.
Yeah.
It's like really small, right? It's gonna come with 30 of the old school Nintendo games. But it's gonna have.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Okay. Well, they've announced a couple of features it was gonna come with. One of them is gonna be called Pixel Perfect Mode, where each
like
pixel,
HD?
kind of like HD, but it's gonna look more like a. So like in Mario Brothers, you're gonna see all the edges. You know what I mean? It's gonna be more squared, more pixels. Each pixel's gonna be a perfect square. You know what I mean?
So it's gonna look like an old school game.
Well, it's gonna look more blocky. It's gonna look cleaned up and more sharp. You know what I mean? Whereas, because if you're playing it on if you plug in an old school Nintendo into a new TV, it's gonna look like shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, and that sharpens it up.
Yeah, and so it's gonna make it look better. But it will also have a mode that makes it look, because like the reason Nintendo games looked as good as they did on older TVs was because of the way the older TVs scanned.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they're gonna have two modes. One of them is called the Pixel Perfect mode, which is gonna sharpen it up and make it look good for modern TVs. Or it's gonna have a mode that makes it look like you're playing it on an old school TV, so you're gonna have that old school feel about it.
That's fine.
You know what I mean? Then it's gonna have save points too. I don't know how I feel about save points for certain games.
What do you mean?
Because like, okay, like say for Mario Brothers.
Well, if you're in the middle of a run, you turn it off.
Yeah, it'll save.
Permanent?
But see, like, I like, okay, for a game like Mario Brothers, you can't save Mario Brothers. That game's not long enough that it needs a save point. You know what I mean? That's one of those games that you sit there and you beat it.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I
what
mean?
if you don't have enough time?
Well then, I don't know.
You're a piece of shit. What if you're on the bus, like a fucking 15-minute bus ride, and you're like, all right, I'm gonna play some Mario.
Well, no, it's not that kind of a handheld Nintendo. It's an NES. Like it's gonna look like remember the old NESs with the thing you put the disc in. And
Oh, okay. I get
it's
it.
gonna look like one of those.
Still, same thing. What if you're like, I just need to play for like 15 minutes?
Well, then don't play Mario Brothers. Play a game with save points in it. But like Legend of Zelda.
Then that destroys a whole market of people.
Yeah. But like no, because like I'm saying, because they're gonna have they're gonna have Castlevania 1 and 2. They're gonna have Legend of Zelda 1 and 2.
You need to save Castlevania.
So those games need save points. You know, because it's like the thing is they're getting rid of passwords.
Yeah.
So you don't need passwords anymore. You're gonna have save points.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fuck passwords. You gotta write that shit down.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's gonna give you. Sometimes it gives you a certain amount of time to see the password.
Yeah. I always hated
They
that.
don't go like push X to continue.
Yeah. Especially because there wasn't an X button on those ones.
Yeah. Shut up.
But yeah, a lot of those games did that. But
All right.
I'm waiting for this thing.
How much is it?
It's gonna be $60.
That's cool.
Yeah, right.
I'd buy that for $1.
Ubisoft invents fart smelling virtual reality tech for South
I
Park.
don't even want that. Get out of here.
It's for the fractured butthole.
Fuck out of here with that.
And apparently, it's not. They're not gonna actually sell it, but it's gonna be on display for Gamescom in Germany.
Mm-hmm.
And Gamescom.
What are they gonna do? Fucking smear some shit in there? And
Pretty
just,
much.
Like every time you're around a fart, they're just like a little slot's gonna open up.
You can smell the shit.
I don't smell the shit. I don't want that.
That's yeah. But
It's amazing, fart smelling technology. We're creating smells through technology.
I'm
So
sure
there's just like a little fucking toilet paper, fucking with shit wiped on it, like in there, and it opens up and closes. That's certain prompts that come on fucking fractured butthole.
Well, because your special ability in the game in the fractured butthole, your hero's ability is apparently he farts. That's his special ability.
Why would you want to use that?
So anytime, so you're gonna be wearing that little. It looks like a little rebreather kind of thing.
Yeah.
It looks like a little Batman rebreather.
That's ridiculous.
So anytime someone farts in the game, it's gonna do that. It's gonna open the little slot. it's gonna give you a Hitler.
Yeah. It's just gonna wipe it on your fucking mustache.
You're gonna wipe a shit smear out of your nostrils. Could you imagine like you actually have your window thing and you just feel something just like whoop, like wipe your lip.
What was that?
I can smell it.
You gotta wash your. It says wash face after playing.
Yeah, wash your face. Oh, somebody's gonna get pink eye from that motherfucker. The Project CD Red has announced the release date for Witcher 3 Game of the Year Edition, which is fucking awesome. It's gonna be coming out in.
What are they adding?
It's gonna come with all the DLC.
I don't like when they do that.
Why not?
It's just like, why can't they just be like, all right, we're gonna release all the DLC for cheaper?
Well, they will. Usually they do that. So like, say you have
Well,
the game, but you haven't purchased the DLC yet, you'll be able to buy the DLC for a cheaper price. A lot of times they'll just give it away after that.
Yeah. But
and this is for people that haven't bought the game yet.
Yeah. I know.
But check it out. I didn't realize that the DLC.
Game of the Year edition is basically the full game.
It's a full game. Yeah.
You could buy half the game at the beginning of the year, and then later on
And get the other half.
you'll get.
Well,
you could buy the whole half.
To be fair, Witcher 3 is a full fucking game.
Oh, I know that. Well,
60 plus hours of gameplay.
Well, what defines a full game? You know.
This is just add-on
What
shit.
defines a full game?
Well, I mean, okay, look at The Witcher. The Witcher it looks beautiful. It's got a great story.
No, I'm not harping on.
No, I know, but I'm saying like I would consider The Witcher 3 a complete
No, I'm
game.
just harping on the Game of the Years that always come out because they do it for like almost every game.
Every game has a Game of the Year edition, yeah.
Fallout does it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like why don't you just get the season pass?
Yeah.
Or
Well, see, but that's
once it comes out already, why can't you just download it?
Well, because think about it like this. Okay, so the Game of the Year edition is you're pretty much buying the game with the season pass. Because like after this game comes out, they'll lower the price of The Witcher 3. So you can probably buy The Witcher 3 for $30.
Yeah.
And then another $30 for all the DLC, right?
Well, either way,
But so, or you can buy this for $60.
it's the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
But this, because what this is for people, because there's people out there that don't like to buy DLC. You know what I mean? But they'll buy a game that comes with DLC.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? This is for the people that haven't played The Witcher yet.
Yeah, I know that, but it's still kind of weird.
Yeah, I get it. I get what you're saying.
It's still weird because who else did it? All of them did it. Fallout did it.
Mortal Kombat does it. Like Mortal Kombat, they came out with that Mortal Kombat XL, which is Mortal Kombat with all the DLC.
Oh, is that what it was? And then they try to make that one sucks because they try to make it seem like it's a different game.
Yeah, exactly. Were you here the day that we talked about that they want to do another? Oh, with Injustice 2. You saw the trailer for Injustice 2, right? When Batman and Superman.
Yeah, with the armors and shit.
Yeah. Well, they've already came out and said like, this game's gonna be DLC heavy. Like it's gonna be all fucking DLC. You want more characters? Fucking, they're gonna have like 15 new characters DLC.
That's scary.
Like Mortal Kombat had 11 new characters. Mortal Kombat X had 11 new characters. Injustice had like
Makes me
6
not
new
even want to
characters.
buy it.
Yeah. It's like fucking, why not just add the characters? I get it, like, unless they're cheap enough, you know what I mean? Where I'm not fucking having to spend another $50 for all the characters in the game.
Yeah.
Then okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if they cost like $5 each.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
To be fair,
Let's do
one thing that they have been doing, like with Mortal Kombat, say okay, when you buy the or when you buy the Alien and Predator pack, like you get other skins for all the other characters too.
Yeah.
How
much was that?
I think it was $3 for for 3 characters and then all the skins. Which isn't too bad, you know what I mean? So when they do shit like that, okay. But if you're just paying for one character or for that's when it's bullshit.
Let's do the Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay, yeah. So, Suicide Squad. Okay, well, real quick before we get into the Rotten Tomato things, give your review because we gave our review last week. I gave it a 7.5. Giro gave it a 7, and you said we were too generous.
Yeah, I'd give it a 5. Because it was average. It was an average movie. Everything about it was average. The only good part was Harley, and that's generous.
I really think she did a great job as Harley.
She did good. She did good.
I think she captured the character.
She was the only good part of the movie, and then like half through, she was weird.
Yeah,
I liked her.
That's at one point because I said that I don't know if you heard me say that in the last episode where I felt like she kind of got shitty at a certain point.
Yeah,
not like
the first half.
Not
she
shitty.
was really good.
Yeah.
But in the second half, the character kind of changed.
Yeah, she had like a different attitude or something. She got like a shitty attitude.
And then there was no reason why.
Yeah.
She didn't have a clear reason as to why she changed.
Yeah.
It wasn't like what do they call it? A static character.
Yeah. And then back at the end
but
of
there was no reason why she was just like, oh well, I'm gonna do good shit now.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So that being said,
and then
and okay, so this story came out recently. Oh,
I'd give it a 5 because the storyline was exactly like every fucking action movie from the 90s or whatever, or from the 2000s. Like it was just.
Yeah, they tried
to be unpredictable.
But yeah,
it was still predictable.
It just fell into and I agree with you. Like it wasn't the best story. My thing, the reason I gave it a 7 was because it was fun. I enjoyed watching it the entire. Like with Batman vs Superman, like, and maybe because I went in there with such low expectations, after Batman vs Superman.
It was like it was all cool, I guess, to see.
Yeah, I enjoyed myself the entire time.
It was really colorful. There was loud noises.
Like I legit
loud noises.
Like I legit enjoy. I've seen it twice now, and I legit enjoyed myself both times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was able to pick up on certain things that I didn't catch the first time. But so
it was just like Mortal Kombat.
It was kind of Mortal Kombat.
It had a better storyline.
Yeah. But so a lot of people are pissed off because I feel, and I'm sure, I think you feel the same way. This movie is getting a lot of shit that it doesn't deserve. Like people are saying some horrible shit about this movie when it's not that bad.
It's an average movie.
And
it's not horrible.
But because
it's average.
Rotten Tomatoes.
If you're going into a movie to be pissed off, you're already going in to be pissed off.
Yeah, exactly. You're
It's
gonna
like
be
you're
pissed off
going in
anyway.
to find things wrong with it.
Exactly.
Like if you go in as like I don't know, like into something with the mindset of just enjoy yourself.
Yeah, you're gonna enjoy yourself. You're gonna have a better time.
But it was still an average movie.
Yeah, but so Rotten Tomatoes, they gave it where'd the fucking rating go? They gave it a shitty review.
Yeah, you can't trust Rotten Tomatoes because they're owned by a fucking production company.
Yeah, this is true.
You know, by an entertainment production.
And what Rotten Tomatoes claims they do is they get an average rating based on all the critic reviews,
But not all, only certain.
only certain, yeah, only ones that within their network. And then they get that, but then the other half of the review is based on user reviews, people that go onto the website and actually rate movies.
Yeah.
A lot of those people though are people that just go on there to shit on movies. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's just a bunch of angry people. So everyone's shitting on the movie.
Yeah, because who goes onto a fucking thing to like write a fucking thing about anything?
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody. I don't do that.
No, but we do sit around and talk about shit on the internet.
Yeah, but I have a life.
Yeah.
God damn it.
But I mean, so
we do it once a week. We don't do it all fucking every day.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I'm not gonna go after a movie. You know, I don't know. I won't go after a movie. You know, and go fucking write a good review or write a fucking. I might post a status.
Yeah.
Post a hashtag.
Yeah.
No, not a hashtag.
Not a hashtag.
But I might post a status.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. But you're not gonna go on and write full articles and shit. Yeah.
Or I'm not gonna go on Fandango or whatever.
Yeah.
Or
well, I mean,
a website.
I mean, there's people that get paid to do that shit.
If I'm gonna say something, it's gonna be on the things that I use, like Twitter or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Facebook.
You're not gonna go on to fucking review something. But still, so
Facebook.
There's a petition on change.org to get Rotten Tomatoes shut down, and apparently it started off as a joke. The guy that
gathered steam.
Yeah, it just got huge, and at the time of this article,
they should at least be fucking like decredited as a good source of fucking reviews, you know?
Yeah, at the very least. At the time of this, it had 2,774 supporters, which I mean that's not a lot of people considering it's the internet, but there's a lot of people that are upset because they love this. A lot of people love this movie.
What?
Suicide Squad, yeah. A lot of people loved it, and they got really butthurt when fucking
because it was colorful. It was very colorful.
But yeah, so they're trying to get Rotten Tomatoes shut down, which is funny to me because like they're not gonna shut down a website because people are.
I can see. I don't see it as this movie. It's just a lot of movies that I like a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go look, and it's like horribly rated.
Yeah,
I'm like,
how the fuck did you? Yeah.
This movie's good as shit.
Yeah,
fuck you.
Exactly.
Like, you're a piece of shit.
See, Rotten Tomatoes, like to me, like I said, they're not. They've never been. And you said it too. To me, they're not a reliable source of fucking reviews.
I don't have a reliable source. There is no reliable source of reviews other than yourself, because everything is subjective.
Yeah, exactly. Well, usually
I don't like fucking a lot of story log and dialogue and talking and shit. I want to just see colorful explosions for no reason. I want to see an apocalypse halo, like in Ghostbusters and in Suicide Squad.
Well, everyone's making that comparison. That is Ghostbusters. It's for the Suicide Squad is Ghostbusters 3.
It's true.
Because it's
and it's a lot like the first Ghostbusters.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's what they're saying. That's why they're saying it's Ghostbusters. And the other thing, all the way down to the very ending.
Is the female? Have you watched the?
I haven't seen it.
Is it exactly like the first one, where they gotta fight the Marshmallow Man and fucking?
I heard the Marshmallow Man. I haven't seen it, so I don't know enough.
They have to stay puffed, and then they have to fucking get the key.
I don't know.
And the keyhole.
I honestly, I haven't seen enough. I haven't seen it, so I want to see it.
And kill.
Because I'm curious, but.
What's her name?
Dana Barrett.
No, what's her actress name?
Kristen Wiig. Oh, Sigourney Weaver.
Sigourney Weaver. You know they're making a new Alien?
Yes.
With Danny McBride.
Is he gonna be in
He's
it?
gonna be in it.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know
I
that.
hope it's kind of funny.
Yeah, right. Well, with him in it, it would have to be. I know they're.
Have you seen Stranger Things?
No, I keep like everyone's telling me to watch it, and
It's
I just.
like Goonies mixed with Alien.
That's what I keep hearing. That's exactly how people keep telling me about it. It's like Goonies with fucking aliens.
It's funny.
To
The
go back-
little kid, the retarded looking little kid,
Uh-huh.
he's fucking hilarious. Like he doesn't have any particular
like skill.
fucking clever writing behind it or anything.
It's just the way
it's just like his the little details that he
his
does.
mannerisms and
yeah,
shit.
it's
Okay.
so funny.
Nice. I'm gonna check it out. I'm probably gonna start watching it tonight. To go back to Suicide Squad, Ghostbusters. The one thing, okay, there's the two comparisons that people are pointing out the most is the big lightning circle in the sky, and the other thing is the ending when fucking Enchantress comes back out of the fucking and it's just like remember at the very end of Ghostbusters when they think that they're stuck in the dog, the hellhound or the terror house.
What time is it?
You're going okay. Well, let's just wrap up this story real quick and then we'll cut it short.
All right.
You've heard of Diet Antwoord?
No.
You saw them? You ever seen the movie Chappie?
No.
You never seen Chappie? The robot. It's like Johnny Five, but
No, it was recent.
Yeah.
What's the one?
Well,
wait.
Where he's a cop robot and he gets shot in the head or whatever.
No, I never seen. It's like RoboCop, but for kids.
No, it's not. It's not for kids at all.
Is it RoboCop?
No, it's like it's like Johnny Five. It's like Short Circuit.
Yeah.
For adults. But it's okay.
It's like very easy to defeat. You can just throw it down a hill, and it's like, Johnny.
Pretty much. But there's this group
Freeze, you're under arrest. Fuck you.
Pretty much. Well, no, that's what happens. Like this alien. It's not an alien. I'm sorry. There's in South Africa, I think is where the movie takes place. There are these fucking police force robots.
Yeah.
And they're like all these armored up and shit. And they come in and fuck everybody up. But one of them gets damaged, and like they send him for repair. Something happens where he gets. I think some hackers come in.
For life.
Some hackers come in and give him AI, and like they make him like passive.
Yeah.
And he comes out and like he's just walking around because he's alive now. He's conscious.
Yeah.
And like he comes into this alley and these people that know that he's a cop robot just start beating the shit out of him. They almost kill it, and like he fucking crawls off, and then these two fucks find him. The Diet Antwoord people. They're this really fucking annoying band.
Oh, is that who they're comparing?
The Diet Antwoord is saying that fucking the Suicide Squad movie not only stole their style for the Joker and Harley Quinn, but the entire movie stole their style.
Uh-huh.
Or as they say, nibbled their. Where'd it go? Hold on, I gotta find it.
They nibbled on my bits.
Yeah. So here, this is they put out a Instagram post to David Ayers, the director. Yes, David Ayers, you're jocking our style. Calling Ninja up before our movie came to pretending to be down. So it looks okay when you bite our black and white graph style and our opening sequence to unschwem. I don't know what and all the tiny little details you nibbled at other people won't see, but we notice. Like.
Are those my keys?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, yeah, those are yours. But
I thought I left them in the
we'll go ahead and wrap it up for now. On that note, fucking
Wait, okay.
Diet Antwoord should eat a ball.
He basically rapped at him?
Yo, no,
You
was
jocking my style.
you
don't know me.
but it was a chick that was writing the thing. But yeah, like these two, they're fucking super assholes. Like when if everyone that was on the set of Chappie said they fucking hated working with these people.
Yeah.
They're just fucking dumbass.
Well, they're
fucking,
bad. No, that's what they got him to play that part, right? To play shitheads.
Yeah, that's pretty much the characters they played in the movie were pretty much who they are. They're just fucking shitty people.
So, but okay, I don't know. All right.
Hey, what's up, everybody? So, me and Chubb Dijj, we finished the show early yesterday, and we didn't want to leave it the short show. So Jiro's here.
I'm subbing in.
It's
Fuck me in, coach.
it's the other two. It's the two of us, and Poopin' Baby's here, so you might hear her. Probably not, though. Not to get into topics we've started already, but there are certain things that I want to talk to you about that I already talked with Chubb Dijj.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the Pokemon Uranium?
Yeah.
Have you had a chance to play it at all?
No, I haven't, but it looks cool.
Well, you won't be able to play it anymore. There might still be some download links. I was gonna put links on the website for it,
Mhm.
but today the publisher, or not the publishers, the creators announced that Nintendo approached them about taking it down, and they're not taking it down because they got threatened. They're taking it down because Nintendo asked them, hey, can you guys take it down? This is our product, blah blah blah. And out of respect for Nintendo and previous Pokemon games and all the work they do, they're taking it down. So they said that they're not taking the files away. They're just taking all their download links away. If other people are still are uploading it, you can feel free to download it from them. Just be careful because they're not officially uploading it anymore. So if you download it from somewhere else, they're not responsible for whatever, if there's any malware in it, anything like that.
It doesn't make sense to me because there's like billions of fucking
Pokemon clones.
Pokemon ROMs.
Yeah, but how many of them are actually called Pokemon?
All of them.
Really? The clones?
Pokemon Glazed, Pokemon.
Really? But are they still up? Are they still being out like by the people that created them?
Yes.
Really?
Go on visit.com. You'll find fucking 250.
Are they full games?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. I didn't know that. Because I know this one has gotten a lot of attention just because of how detailed it was. It took them 9 years to make. It had 150 of its own.
The biggest difference between this one is because it has a whole new. It's basically a new game that Nintendo would actually make.
Yeah.
They have a bunch of new Pokemon.
Yeah. Well, but are the other ones just mods or?
The other ones are like they're like, say it's Pokemon Emerald. It's on a Pokemon Emerald game, but you have like you can Mega Evolve like in Pokemon X and Y.
Okay.
Like all that stuff.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
So like it combines everything.
So they just update like previous. Yeah. Okay. So
Well, some will make their own regions, and you can go there, and there's like different Pokemon you can catch.
Oh, nice.
None of them. The thing that's special about this one is that it has new Pokemon, and the new Pokemon.
A new type, I know that.
No, the new Pokemon like actually fit into like they're believable.
Yeah, they're not just like
Pokemon. Like there are other ROMs where like they try and make new Pokemon, but
they're just
when I try to play them, it really takes me out of it, because I feel like that would never be in the game.
Yeah, they're just like cheap knockoffs or yeah. It's like someone trying to fit Digimon and Pokemon.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that. So I did see some gameplay about it. It looked really good. I didn't download it myself just because I don't really have time to play. I don't want to get absorbed in another Pokemon game. But I think the last Pokemon game I played was Gold. I think Gold and Silver were the last two I played. I haven't played any since then.
There's one called Pokemon Revolutions. That's an online Pokemon game.
Really?
Yeah, it's like playing the original games like Blue or whatever. Like it's that kind of like top view.
Yeah.
And like you can see other players walking around with you.
Oh, nice.
And you can battle them or whatever.
That's pretty fucking cool.
You can choose what region you want to go to.
I'm gonna check that out. Pokemon regions. Real quick, I'm gonna get to some sad news. Not to take anything away from it at all, but sad news. R2-D2, the actor that played R2-D2, Kenny Baker, passed away yesterday.
Was he a midget?
He was a midget. 3'8". He died, yesterday. Let me see if it shows what he died of. Might just be because he was old.
He looks pretty normal for...
Yeah, well, see, there's different types of dwarfism. Like, if you can see his hands, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but so I'm saying, like I don't know, for me, like, I always see, like, you see people like Wee Man.
Yeah, there's, like, a look. Yeah. No, I get that. And, but there's, like...
Or Mini-Me. So, like, he looks like a normal person that's just small.
Yeah. Oh, apparently he had been sick for a while. He was 11 days before his 82nd birthday. He didn't even make it to the Force Awakens premiere because he was too sick. But in Hollywood, but he did go to the one in London. Well, I don't know if he was actually in the last one. I doubt it because they probably didn't use a midget in R2-D2 anymore. They probably don't need one.
I mean, R2-D2 just woke up and Pew pew pew.
That's true. Yeah, exactly. So they probably. But like, he's a huge part of the reason that R2D2 is such a beloved character. I mean, it was him acting inside of that costume. You know what I mean? A lot of people like that's the thing about him as an actor and as the character R2D2 is a lot of people like you don't even see it as a person in a suit. Like with C3PO, because it's a humanoid shape, you can believe that it's somebody in a costume, even though he plays it well enough, you know. But R2D2 is just it's a trash can, you know what I mean? But the character has so much like
character.
He has so much character that you know, and that's all because of Kenny Baker, you know. So it's sad and part of everyone's childhood.
I don't know about that one.
What? Is it sad?
No, not that. Of course, it's sad.
Oh,
Somebody died. But the emotion behind for him being behind it.
Well, yeah, because you figure he's the operator of R2D2. He's the one. He's operating R2D2. The way R2D2 moves and the way we picture R2D2 in our minds when he moves around and reacts to things. That's him operating him.
I don't know. I feel like what gives R2D2 the character is like the noises he makes.
Yeah, I mean that is.
I think that's all sound effect.
Oh yeah, I mean that's a huge part of it. But I mean, but him moving and everything with it, with the sound effects and like you know the head rotations and you know just the little things he does here and there, you know. I mean obviously he's a huge part because he was the character. Did you know that him and C3PO, why am I forgetting the guy's name? That plays C3PO right now. Oh god, I can't remember his name. The actor for C3PO, they didn't get along.
Oh really? Yeah,
apparently anytime they saw each other at conventions and stuff like that, they just didn't. They never got along, which kind of sucks. Like you know, their on-screen chemistry is amazing. You figure they would.
Not really, because R2 and C3PO aren't like best friends. Like C3PO's like annoyed by R2.
Yeah, but at the same time, he's very dependent on R2D2. Anthony Daniels, that's what plays C3PO. You know what I mean? But because at the same time, he's very like dependent on him. But sad news. It's horrible to hear, and we will miss him. Moving on real quick. I gotta bring up. There's one story. You heard part of the clip where me and Chubb Dijj were talking about Diet Antwoord. For Suicide Squad, they're saying that the David Ayers, the director, stole their style, not just for Harley and Joker. Originally, everyone was saying, "Oh, for Harley and Joker," and but they're saying they stole the entire, like, just the look of the movie. That's a side-by-side pick. The Diet Antwoord guys, and I don't think so, not at all. Again, if you don't know who Diet Antwoord is, they're a horrible group from South Africa, I think, and apparently they're working with Kanye West and some stuff now. They're starting to gain more popularity out here. I can't stand their music. I can't stand them at all.
Their music sounds like shit.
It does. I can't stand them at all. And like even in that movie, even in Chappie, they were just, you know, and I heard that they were even worse off set. Like all the people that were on set with them, they were even worse. I think they're just talking shit. That's all it is. They're talking shit and trying to get attention. DC fans started the petition to get rid of Rotten Tomatoes.
Because DC's fucking
getting shit on by Rotten Tomatoes. I did see something recently. They got the last 5 Marvel movies and the last 5 DC movies, and they showed the difference in the ratings between the critics and the and you know the user ratings. And on on all the Marvel movies, it was like I think the biggest difference was a 5% difference. Like everything was certified fresh. Like everything was like, you know, in the 90s and above. Yeah. And the difference between the critics and the users was like a 5% difference. So there wasn't a wide gap between DC or between all the DC movies. I think the lowest gap was a 20% gap, and everything else was way higher. Yeah. It's like that. I mean, that kind of shows you that the critics. I mean, okay, like Batman vs Superman wasn't the best movie. It wasn't a horrible movie. but it wasn't. I wouldn't. It wasn't horrible. You know, it could have been better, but it wasn't the worst movie I've seen. Which isn't a compliment, but I don't know. Like, and I get because of that movie, people going into this one skeptically. But this movie's getting this movie's getting a lot of shit it doesn't deserve. Like, I think Suicide Squad is getting a lot of shit it doesn't deserve. I actually have an article, and I don't know. I don't think I brought it up yet with me and Michael. And I want to.
Wildly racist.
Yes.
What do you mean?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I just want to read the opening paragraph to this article before I move on to what they're saying. And I do have the author's name up there, and I'm not sure if I should bring it up or not, just because. But okay, this is what the opening paragraph to this article titled "Is Suicide Squad as wildly racist as critics are saying?" Even if Suicide Squad was a competent movie and not merely a series of disconnected scenes, it would still have one major problem: the way it handles race and nationalities. Its cast of characters is nearly as mixed as the Fast and Furious franchise, which should be something to celebrate. It also does not whitewash, which sadly is still a victory. Between Aloha, Gods of Egypt, Exodus Gods and Kings, and Doctor Strange, to name a few recent examples, Suicide Squad rises above in its casting. It never allows its characters to be more than, but it never allows its characters to be more than stereotypes. They range from the tired Australian guy who drinks and likes boomerangs, to the appalling black guy who just wants to watch BET and is part animal. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen another movie where there's a black guy that wants to watch BET and is part animal. Like, I don't know how that's a stereotype.
Yeah.
To the appalling Latino gang member, critics have called it racist. So, what they're
like, that's the only one I would say is stereotypical. Diablo.
Yeah, Diablo. But I mean, his character is based on. That's what his character is based on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like it's not based in reality. Like, there's no such thing
He's a redeemed cholo, man.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what he's trying to be. You know? So they break it down. The 5 characters, or the characters they get into, they call Captain Boomerang Captain Crocodile Dundee. It's an Australian guy named Boomerang. It says mate every 2 minutes and always drinking. This is like if they had an Irish character named Captain Leprechaun and he step danced everywhere. Or a Chinese guy named Captain Calculator. First of all, Captain Boomerang he's a fucking old school fucking DC villain. He's an Australian character. Like, granted, he was created when stereotypes were used for stuff like that. Like Ming from God, not Ming. Why am I saying Ming? No, Ming's from Flash Gordon. I'm trying to think of. Oh God, why am I going blank? From Iron Man, the fucking villain. Mandarin. Like, when they created Mandarin is a super like he's got the Fu Manchu, he speaks in broken English.
Yeah.
But like he was created around that time. They've updated them, and you know what? He's in the movie because he's in the comics.
Yeah.
Then they get on Katana, the Asian ninja assassin woman who's named for her weapons and barely speaks. And they bitch about how she, again, they're following the character. Then the Latino gang member,
They didn't use Katana as well.
No, they could have used her a lot better.
They were just like, yeah, that's Katana.
Yeah.
And then like every once in a while you see her like sobbing to her sword.
Yeah. But I don't see what's racist about it just because she's an Asian character that uses samurai swords.
Yeah.
Like Asian martial artists don't use ninja swords and samurai swords.
Yeah.
They do. She's an Asian character. She's from Japan. She uses a Japanese weapon. What's wrong with it?
It's not racist.
It's not racist at all. The black guy covered.
It's politically correct.
Yeah. It's not like they have her, like, when she is talking, it's not like she's, oh, mister, thank you very much. She's not doing that,
Yeah.
It's like, come on. Like, they do, I think they do her, they present her character well. They just don't use her well enough. The black guy.
Have you seen the girl who plays Katana?
Yes.
Like outside of the movie?
Yes.
She's super cute.
Yes, she is. The black guy covered in animalistic face makeup who just wants to watch VET. So this is when we're talking about Killer Croc.
Mm-hmm.
And the way
I don't know a single black person that likes BET.
I don't. Me neither. Most of the people that I know don't. Most black people that I know don't like BET.
Was it Brian?
Brian does not like BET.
He secretly does. He's not black.
He's mulatto.
Beige.
He's beige, yeah. But okay, like the way that she describes Killer Croc in this is like his only motive is that's all he wants to do is watch BET. At the end of the movie, they ask like for a perk in your prison cell. It's not like he's gonna ask for like, you know, what more is he gonna ask for? He wants a TV because he says BET that makes it racist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm sure that's not the only channel they gave him. Yeah. And really to watch Tech Nine videos. The angry black woman. The
What, Amanda Waller?
Amanda Waller, yeah. It's it's now they're just nitpicking. Okay, Amanda Waller is an angry character. She in the comics she's an angry character. It's not because she's black.
She's quite evil.
Yeah.
In fact.
She's just she's an evil character. It's not her race has nothing to do with it. She's a manipulative, angry woman, but it doesn't mean she's, because she's black, she's angry. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's just people are just looking for things to shit on in this movie. Like
who's the Jew with the powers to shoot money from their fingers?
Read what it says. The last one was made up, but if you hadn't seen the movie, you wouldn't have been able to tell Suicide Squad is so blatantly and outrageously and almost comically offensive.
No, I very much believe that.
Yeah.
That's a stupid power to have, first of all.
Yeah.
Why are you a criminal if you could just do that?
Exactly. But it's that's how ignorant and just
this article's too. Who wrote this article?
Okay. Her name
Who's
is
the retard?
Lauren Sarner. I got this off of I can't remember the name now. Can't remember the name of the website. I got this.
Higgin?
Huh?
Higgin?
No. Starts with an M. I can't remember the name of the website. But anyway, I looked at after reading this article. Cause I saw the post for it and I was like, what the fuck? So I had to click on it to read it. And after reading the article, I thought, okay, whoever wrote this either didn't see the movie, someone told them about the movie, and they got offended third hand, or I don't know.
That's what it sounds like. I don't see how else you would.
Yeah, exactly.
Get offended.
But then I went back and looked at all her some of her other articles that she's written, and even in her movies or her articles that aren't she has two other articles about Suicide Squad. Uh-huh. They're just as retarded. I don't think she's seen the movie. And the other articles that she wrote are she's getting offended for other people. Uh-huh. You know what I mean? Like it's just fuck. It's annoying as fuck. And so like I said, this movie is just she's literally looking for some shit to shit on about the movie just because other people are shitting on it. I really don't think she's seen this movie. I gotta bring this up with Chubb. Rocko's Modern Life. Did you ever watch that show?
Yeah.
It's coming back.
Really?
Yes.
They're probably gonna ruin it like they always do.
Well, it's only gonna be a 1-hour TV special, and it's just gonna be where Rocko is now. It's just gonna be a one quick,
I think it's still gonna ruin everything.
It might, but I'm kind of. I want to see if I wonder if he still works for that sex line. There's certain things about that show that was like, really?
Why is this a kid show?
Yeah, like that Adventures of Gumball. I was just watching that one with earlier today, and there was a whole episode about people's dreams. Uh-huh. They were all nightmares, and they were all brutally fucked up nightmares. It was fucked up. Even there was a few of them that disturbed me. I was like, holy shit, this is bad. But that's that's what kids with shows I have always been though. You know what I mean? There's
always some subliminal.
Yeah. So we've talked about the Crow reboot before, and I like this new. It's I guess it's a little bit more than a rumor. It's not 100% confirmed, but it is one of those that's it's out there and there are people saying that this is true. Jason Momoa in talks to star as fucking as the Crow, which would be awesome. He's gonna be Eric Draven, the original character, which would be fucking awesome. I think he'd do a great make a great choice for the Crow.
I don't know what the Crow is.
You've never seen the Crow?
I don't think so.
Fuck. That's Brandon Lee's last film. He died making that movie.
Who's Brandon Lee?
Bruce Lee's son. Dude.
I had no idea.
Holy shit, you gotta watch The Crow. If I had it,
I didn't know Bruce Lee had a son.
Yeah, he has a son and a daughter.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is he a martial artist too?
He was until he died making The Crow.
He died making The Crow?
Yeah, he got shot and killed. Like in during one of the scenes, somehow a real bullet ended up in one of the guns, and he got shot and killed on the.
What in the hell?
Yeah, it's fucked up.
How'd they finish the movie?
Stunt doubles and kind of like how they finished Fast and the Furious. Like you never see, there's no face shots. It's like everything is from behind after that.
Or very far away.
Yeah, or very far away. All the fight scenes that yeah. Han Solo, the Han Solo movie. Donald Glover is rumored to be the first choice for young Lando Calrissian.
Wait. Oh, Donald Glover is Lando?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What do you think?
Yeah.
I think he'd do a good job. I think he might be no. I was gonna say I think he might be too old, but no, he's not.
I'm very against this movie.
The young Han Solo movie.
Yeah, very against the Han Solo movie.
I kind of am too.
Like I'm borderline okay with Rogue One. I am very against Han Solo.
Yeah, I mean, because
a Han Solo movie.
Well, no, you know what? I've been thinking about it because originally I was against it as well, but the more I think about it, I mean, it would be cool because he's obviously had a life that led him to where he's at. You know what I mean? Like him working for the Feds. You know what I mean? All the shit that goes on, and the whole what's the fuck is that name? The Kessel Run, all that. You know.
Yeah, I don't think they're doing any of that.
They should. If they don't, they fucking and like how you met Chewbacca. How the fuck?
They're not. They're definitely not doing that.
Yeah, I know they're not doing that, but I mean they can at least get more into that. They could. They have to do the Kessel Run. They have to. Like the whole movie should be Han Solo, the fucking Kessel Run. You know what I mean?
What is it? In 12 parsecs?
Yeah, 12 parsecs. I saw a post recently because apparently like
that's impossible.
Well, no, because a parsec is a measure of distance, not time.
That's impossible.
So people were all bitching about like, oh, that's a measure of distance, not time. And someone came up with the argument where the Kessel Run is not a race, it's a smuggler's run. So you got to try to get from point A to point B in as little space as possible. Okay, so you're smuggling cargo. You're trying to avoid certain stops along a route. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So the shorter your route, the less likely you're gonna get caught.
Yeah.
But the fastest route would obviously be straight down a major, not highway, but whatever space way. You know what I mean?
But at the same time, if there's a shorter route, there might be more stops in that shorter route.
Exactly.
And Han Solo made it through the shortest route.
Exactly, and that's what they're saying. That's what the argument is. That's what the parsec argument is. I honestly don't know, but they could get into that. Ghostbusters 2 sequel, the new Ghostbusters sequel, probably not going to happen. It looks like they're losing. Sony's is set to lose $70 million on that movie.
They really want a sequel?
They wanted a sequel. They were already planning to do a sequel.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I'm banking on that nostalgia train.
Yep. And it didn't pay off. And then real quick, before we go ahead and wrap this up, I want to get your thoughts on No Man's Sky.
I love it.
Do you?
But I'm going to emphasize I love it. But it's not for everyone. It's a game that's not for everyone. Everyone, it seems like before the game came out, everyone had this expectation that the game would be very
like massively multiplayer,
actiony.
Okay, yeah.
Like there'd be a lot of action towards it.
Yeah.
But I feel like following this game up until launch, I knew exactly what I was going to be getting from this game, and I'm very satisfied with what I got, with what I'm getting from the game.
Yeah, they didn't really. I mean, yeah,
They've always, from the very start, they've always sold it on this is an exploration game.
Yeah, exactly.
Where you could choose to do whatever you want, and you may run into other players, but it's very, very unlikely.
Yeah. Did you? Okay. Now, speaking of that, did you see the story about the two players? I guess there's more than one story about it now, though. But where there's a couple players that have said that they know they're in the same place as someone they're playing with, but they can't see each other online.
Uh-huh.
Have you heard that?
Yeah, I have. I heard it the first or second day or whatever.
Yeah, and what do you think?
They couldn't see each other because, well, they didn't see each other most likely because one person wasn't actually online while the other was, or both of them weren't online. Because when I play, I've noticed that the servers are still kind of messed up, and you can still play the game when without the online service.
Yeah.
But you're not actually playing online when you don't even realize
once it reconnects to the server.
When you go to options, it'll say in your corner like online services disabled or whatever.
Okay.
So probably what happened when that first time they met
is one of them
their servers they weren't connected to online.
Yeah.
So they couldn't see each other.
The other thing I heard was that this was from the head of Hello Games, was that they might have been on different servers as well. Because if they're on different servers, they're not going to see each other.
Yeah.
But the thing that's may become the big controversy about this is that they never really said it was an online multiplayer game. You know, they said there are multiplayer elements to it, but they never called it a multiplayer game.
Right.
But on the box art, they covered up online multiplayer with a sticker. So if you pull that sticker off, underneath it, it says online multiplayer.
Yeah.
So it looks like it was a last minute cut. So a lot of
it was probably because they didn't want anybody to get confused. They probably had to put online multiplayer because it technically does have online multiplayer.
Yeah.
But so they put a sticker over it because they don't want you to overread into that.
Yeah, that could be it too. My thing is, and this is what me and Chubb Dijj were talking about, was a lot of people were like, or what we think is a lot, because a lot of people are getting pissed off. Oh, like, where's the multiplayer? Where's the multiplayer? How come I can't see other people on the line? Well, the game's not fucking. I mean, it's completed, but it's not done. It's not like they can just add fucking updates to it. They can't add features or take features away. That shit happens all the time.
Yeah.
It could happen like that. Like next week they could add fucking where now everyone can see each other. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where people are getting mad at something stupid that can be easily fixed. You know. So, what rating would you give this game?
I'd give it an 8.
An 8. So that would be 5 out of 6 nachos.
Oh no, I've given up on the night. Our nacho system is too complicated. We're just going back to a simple out of 10.
Okay, so
and
8 out of 10.
And then if you feel like it's better than a 10, then we go to 2 chocolate.
Okay, you know what? I'm good with that.
We're gonna scrap the nachos.
We'll scrap the nachos. We'll stay out of 10. If it's better than 10, then we'll go 2 chocolate melts. That works. I'm good with that. So yeah, 8 out of 10. That's pretty impressive. I'm gonna check it out. I'm actually gonna pick it up, even though I don't have internet at the moment. I can still play it. I can still.
Well, you're gonna have to download it.
No, I can. Well, yeah, but I mean, I can do that. You know what I mean? It's just I don't have active internet. So I have access to internet. I just don't have active where I can keep playing. But yeah, there was something else I wanted to bring up. Fuck. We talked about Jason Momoa. Oh, did you hear about The Rock and fucking Vin Diesel beefing on the Fast and Furious 8?
No.
Apparently, The Rock on Instagram posted this long ass rant about how all his female co-workers are awesome and professional, and most of his male co-worker or co-stars are professional. He says that some of them just like to act like a bunch of candy asses.
Candy asses.
Yeah, like he's just calling them like pussies, pretty much. And it turns out he was talking about him. Like, apparently, him and Vin Diesel had a big blowing up.
I like how The Rock still talks like a wrestler.
He still calls people like a wrestler. Yeah. But he called out. He didn't say who he was calling out, but apparently people on the set were saying that him and Vin Diesel had a big argument. Because they're both producing the movie, and so they're both trying to they're trying to get their vision done, and apparently they're not agreeing on a certain aspect of the film. So. But and then Tyrese has already picked sides. Tyrese is Team Diesel. So I think The Rock could take both of them at the same time.
Fuck Tyrese.
Yeah,
He's the least important character out of.
he's comedic relief.
Next to Ludacris.
But no, see, but at least Ludacris has a fucking, like, he's a techie guy. He's a guy that he's a computer guy. He's a guy like, I'm being rerouted. I'm gonna hack the alarm. He's the guy. Yeah, he's the keyboard tapper. Tyrese is really, he's just the comic relief. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, they send, okay, he's legit the guy that they send in. Okay, this is gonna fail, so we're gonna send Tyrese because if shit happens,
it'll be hilarious.
It'll be, not only will it be hilarious, but if he gets arrested for this, it doesn't affect us. Like, okay, have you seen Fast and Furious 7?
Yeah.
Okay, when they have to get into the place where the safe is to look,
yeah,
they sent Tyrese in because if shit went bad, what's gonna happen? He's gonna get arrested in Costa Rica. He's gonna have to stay there. Well, they could still figure out another way to do the rest of the plan without him. Yeah. It's not like he went in there like, he's an integral part of the team. They can just get rid of his ass. Even in part 2, he wasn't really that, it was just like they needed 2 drivers. Oh, I know this guy, he's a good driver. That's about it. Mm-hmm. Through most of the movie, he's a hindrance in 7. Yeah. Like, he came up with this plan about jumping off the thing, which was him just being stupid originally. Yeah. And then they're like, you know what, that would work. And then he doesn't want to fucking do it. They have to drag him out of the plane. So yeah. Anyway. I'm curious to see what the Fast and Furious 8 is going to do.
I'm not interested.
I'm morbidly curious, just because I want to see what they do without what's his nuts.
Without Paul Walker?
Without Paul Walker. And how it's not just going to be a Paul Walker suckfest. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're just going to be like, just talking about Brian the whole fucking, oh, Brian this and Brian that, or the bust of this and the bust of that.
There's going to be at least 5 flashbacks from Vin Diesel.
Yeah, talking about, exactly. I think on that note, we'll go ahead and wrap it up. Go ahead and check out the Ripped Apparel. Go ahead and check out therealpressstart.com. Click the Ripped Apparel link. Buy some t-shirts. Awesome new t-shirts. Every day, 3 new t-shirts that are only available for 24 hours for $10. After 24 hours, they move to 16?
16.
16. And then even then, they're only available for another 12 hours after that.
Takes you $11. And then 16.
Oh, 11 and 16, yeah. Go to levelupvapor.com. Get your vape juice. Awesome flavors. Lot of flavors. Custom VPPG mixtures. Anything you want. Check them out. Use coupon code TRPS. Get 20% off your order. And go check out AmericanHeyday.com. T-shirts, posters, prints, flasks, all kinds of cool shit. AmericanHeyday.com. Let them know TRPS sent you. On that note, game over. No more questions.